If you pick the wrong real estate agent, it could cost you tens of thousands of dollars, and most sellers don't even realize it until it's too late. Let me ask you something. Do you really think all real estate agents get the same results? Because they don't. And that one decision who you hire can completely change how fast your home sells, how much you get, and how stressful the process becomes. Here's what this video is about. If you're even thinking about selling your home, now or in the future, you need to understand what actually separates average agents from top performing ones. Because the difference isn't small, it's massive. And today, I'm going to break that down in a way that most people never hear. Here's the problem. Most homeowners assume that all agents are basically the same. Same license, same company, same process. So they pick someone they know, or the person who promises the highest price, or even the lowest commission. And that's where things go wrong. Because you're not hiring a brand, you're hiring a strategy. You're hiring a skill set. You're hiring someone's ability to actually get your home sold for top dollar. Think about this. Two agents can work at the exact same brokerage, but one is a top producer with a proven marketing system, while the other might be brand new, with limited experience and almost no advertising reach. Same company, completely different results. So the real question isn't who do I know? It's who has the best plan to get me the highest net in my pocket. Because price alone doesn't matter. What matters is what you walk away with after everything is said and done. Now here's something most people overlook. Getting top dollar isn't just about putting your home on the market and waiting. It's about finding the right buyer. Not just any buyer, the one who sees the most value in your home. For example, a home in a great school district is incredibly valuable to a family with kids, but it means almost nothing to someone without children. A home office is huge for someone working remotely, but irrelevant to someone who doesn't. So what does that mean? It means your home isn't worth the same amount to every buyer. And the goal is not to find a buyer, it's to find the buyer who's willing to pay more than anyone else. That's where targeted marketing comes in. That's where strategy matters. That's where the right agent makes all the difference. Because if you just list and wait, you're leaving money on the table. Now let's talk about another major frustration sellers have, and this one drives people crazy. Lack of communication. You've probably heard the stories. Calls not returned, no updates, weeks go by with no clarity. Here's the truth. That's unacceptable. Because when you're selling your home, one of the biggest financial decisions of your life, you deserve to know exactly what's happening every step of the way. That's why having a clear communication plan and even a satisfaction guarantee matters more than most people think, because it forces accountability. It means your agent doesn't just sound good when you sign. They actually have to perform every single day. Now here's something powerful. What if I told you your buyer might already exist? There are agents like us who have a database of buyers actively waiting. People who have already told us exactly what they're looking for and are ready to pay a premium when the right home comes along. So instead of starting from zero, you could already be connected to someone who's a perfect match. And that can mean a faster sale and a higher price. Now, if you're also planning to buy another home, this becomes even more important because before you sell, you need to know what's available and not just what's online. Some of the best deals, foreclosures, distress sales, and off-market homes never even hit the public market. That's why having access to a VIP home finder system where you get matched with homes based on your exact criteria gives you a huge advantage. You're not reacting to the market, you're staying ahead of it. So here's the key takeaway. Selling your home isn't just about timing, it's about strategy, it's about positioning, it's about finding the right buyer, not just any buyer. And most importantly, it's about choosing the right agent because that one decision impacts everything. So let me ask you this. If this could potentially put more money in your pocket, reduce your stress, and give you a better overall experience, wouldn't it make sense to at least have a quick conversation? If you're even thinking about selling or buying, go ahead and call or text me directly, Joe Hillner, at 954-799-6867. We'll set up a quick, no-pressure consultation, just a real conversation to help you map out your options and your next move. And if you got value from this video, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. What's the one thing you'd want most from an agent selling your home? I'd love to hear your answer.